won't believe what this guy says about his new baby. All right.
Do we want to talk explicitly about your baby here, or should we just talk about other things?
What baby?
Okay.
No, yeah. I mean, only if it's funny. Yeah, no. I accidentally had a baby. Get off a boat.
Accidentally.
You're on boat. Change boat.
This is how every episode starts.
Well, it won't if you get off a boat. I had a baby. It's upstairs right now.
Beautiful.
It's
a lovely baby.
It didn't come out weird looking. I thought it might.
Did you come out weird looking?
As a baby? Yes.
As a baby.
Yes, I did.
I assumed so.
All right, let's make your... You're such a fuck.
I definitely did.
I thought you were the most beautiful baby. You've talked about it 100 times.
Yeah, but that was like after, 6 months to a year. I came out with a cone head.
Oh, yeah. She didn't have a cone head. Oh, my God. I am. I'm handicapped. Oh, no. Oh, no. Kev, you might win.
Oh, no. Yeah, cute baby.
Thank you.
It's very lovely.
I did a lot of work.
I know you did.
I had to, go to the hospital and everything. No, but yeah, it was...
What the fuck? How did that bounce back?
I don't know. It doesn't
That's
matter.
bizarre.
It's because this game wants me to win and not you.
It really does. Fuck you.
Oh, I have to shit. I should have shit before I started this. No, you went to a wedding or something. Where'd you go again?
I did. I went to Charleston for the weekend for my cousin's wedding.
It's not as interesting as having a kid, but it's fine.
No, it's not. I did do one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done.
Oh, my God. Please tell me.
We were playing this game that my brother has just discovered and become a big fan of.
Soggy Waffles.
No, it's called... fuck off. It's called What Are the Odds? And basically, one person comes up with a dare and asks another person, what are the odds that you do this stupid thing? And you give them one in however many you want. Then you count down from 3, and you both say a number at the end. And if it's right, they have to do that thing. So the one that I lost was as we were walking past a dog park. What are the odds that you walk in there and start barking at dogs? And I thought it was pretty funny, so I gave Joey, I think 1 and 8 or something like that, and he nailed me.
God damn it! Wait, 1 and 8. So you said 1 and 8, meaning that you were kind of considering it.
Yes,
what you mean.
Meaning that it wasn't the worst one I had been presented. So
he guessed 1 and 8 as well, which means you have to do it.
No, so I give him 1 and 8, and then he goes, "All right, 3, 2, 1," and then we both say a number between 1 and 8, which in this case was 3. We both said 3. It means he got me. I have to do the thing.
You have to do it.
And it really pissed off the owners of the dogs in the park. I walked up and started barking really loud at these dogs. And I was like, what the fuck is this asshole doing? Why is he barking at our dogs? I felt so bad. Immediately after I lost, I'm like, oh no, why did I do this? This is so bad. Ah!
Oh my God, that's so embarrassing.
It really was.
Wow, that is pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's a good game, though. I mean, it's not.
It's more fun as a drinking game, and not just walking around Charleston in the middle of the day. Because the more drunk you get, the more willing you are to do stupid things and give people good odds, too.
Sure. That's fair. Wow. Yeah, that isn't bad. Okay.
Yeah.
What? I don't even have any questions. I don't know what to
I
say
kind of
to
stopped
you.
playing after that. That was too much. I can't do this anymore.
Oh, my God. Oh. Whoops. Well, whatever.
Okay.
Actually, I'm trying to think of anything particularly funny that happened since the baby ruined our life. No, I'm kidding. Look, I'm gonna make a lot of jokes at the expense of the baby, but I do like it. We get along just fine. Her and I are gonna be just fine. No, we were at this appointment, and what the fuck? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
We were at this appointment.
Nothing else works. So.
It was at the hospital. They're like, "Oh, did you have the baby here?" And I was like, I literally picked up the baby and the little thing, And I was like, yeah, she's here. And they were like, no, we mean did you have her in the hospital? I was like, whoops. They literally looked at me like, is this fucking moron actually picking up his baby to show us that you brought it with you? Like, obviously you did. What else has happened? Nothing else really. I was really tired and I was in the cookout line.
Oh yeah.
Because Emily's like really wanted those milkshakes lately.
Yeah.
And
good. That's the best thing on their menu, I think.
I got really I actually forgot to tell Emily this, but it was so fucking funny. I got there and I ordered like it was a Dario. Whoa! What are you doing? Don't be good.
Oh, come on.
I'm fine. I'm good at this. Anyways, yeah, I ordered at the wrong restaurant. Like I thought it was a Dario. And they were like, I'm sorry, sir. And I was like, can I have a monster cheeseburger? And they were like, what? And I was like, oh, can I have a monster cheeseburger with bacon and lettuce? And they were like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I got confused. I thought I was at the far superior Dario.
Far superior.
Yes. Oh my God. We've definitely
talked about it.
this.
I still haven't eaten in there.
Jesus Christ, Kev. Go to Dario. There's one in Clemens. Why are you running around?
Because I don't know what else to do.
Look, it's not a good idea for you to be new people.
I went to an In-N-Out for the first time when I was in LA a couple weeks ago.
Oh, whoops.
Woohoo! You did a me!
How was it? Oh yeah, how was LA? Did
LA
you feel like you had a lot of broken dreams?
No, it was actually I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. I'll say that. In-N-Out was great. The fries were shit, but the burger was really good.
How do they manage that?
Because they do this weird thing where they make all their fries fresh, which you would think would make them better, right? Because they cut their potatoes in store, fry them fresh. But places that use frozen fries, which is the norm, it like cooks them better. Because they get like crunchy and crispy on the outside, but still kind of soft in the middle. Whereas when you just throw a bunch of freshly cut potatoes into a fryer, it cooks the same way throughout, and it just gets like kind of dry and stiff, and it's not that good. Fries were crap. Burger was good. But LA in general, I actually quite liked.
What part were you in? I know all the parts.
Okay. So, Aaron, he's a great guy. You know, one of my best friends.
Does he listen to this?
No, not at all. Actually, right before he found out we were doing this, he was just ranting about how much he doesn't understand Let's Plays and he hates them. And I'm like, oh, well, let me show you what I've been doing.
Fucking shit!
Right.
God damn it!
I am lucking out tonight.
This is not fair because I'm in fucking. I am not at my best. All right, I have like 2 hours of sleep.
Oh, okay. You're still winning.
Yeah, but it's your fault that I only have 2 hours of sleep.
So, anyways,
you keep calling me,
yes,
telling me about In-N-Out.
Anyways, I got there. I had to take a flight at. I had to wake up at 3 a.m. to catch my flight out there.
Oh, woe was me. No, I'm kidding.
Well, yeah, I shouldn't complain to you about the sleep deprivation, but it was. So that's like midnight LA time. I woke up at midnight, and when I got there, Aaron's like, We're not going home. I'm just gonna take you all over LA. We're gonna see every single pier that there is here. And we walked 12 miles that day.
Oh my God! At midnight?
No, I woke up at midnight. I got there at 9 a.m. and then we walked 12 miles. Like he didn't give me any rest the whole week.
Bullshit. Is he's the music man, right?
He is, and he's the kind of guy who, like, when he goes to a place, he doesn't want to have 1 minute of downtime. He wants to do as much as he possibly can.
All right, look, I'm sure your friend is very nice. I like him already. I like his music. But I fucking hate when people are like, I'm on vacation. I have to do 8 million things.
Yeah.
That's how, like, Emily is not really like that, but I know her family was, or at least her mom.
Oh.
So, like, your dad. So when they go on vacation, they're like, we have to do they have itineraries. So I was like, if I go on vacation, I don't want to fucking do anything at all.
That's him. And
anyways, finish your
I'm more
story.
like you. I like to relax. I want to see things, but I don't want to like see as much as humanly possible. But anyway, and he's lived there for 5 years, so it's not like he's on vacation. But he is like the biggest like hardcore salesman for LA. He wants everybody to love LA, so he's like, we have to do everything. So we'd like wake up early. We'd plan our route based on when traffic is going to be the lightest, where
God. See,
save
that
time,
alone I
shit
can't
like
do.
that. But the funny thing is, Aaron is also the single cheapest bastard I have ever met in my life.
Isn't that like opposite of what happens in LA? I thought everything was super expensive.
He's still found a way. So we would, spend all this time waking up early, planning our day, whatever, see as much as possible to be efficient with my time there. And then when we would get to a place, he would refuse to pay for parking. He would spend 30 minutes driving around looking for a free parking spot that was miles away from where we needed to be, that we then have to spend an hour walking to just to not pay $1 for a parking spot right next to wherever we wanted to be. Like any efficiency.
This does not sound like a good time to me. I'm going to be totally honest.
I don't mean to complain. I had fun. It just like, God, Aaron, I'll pay for it. Like, I got $1. It's not a big deal.
I've got $1.
And he's like, no, it's the principle of it. I refuse to pay for parking.
So what part of LA? There's like a bunch of different parts in LA.
We saw a lot
like
of parts.
City.
He lives outside of LA. Like, well, I guess he's like within the limits of it technically, but
like, isn't Glendale where a lot of people live or something like that?
I don't know. I can't remember the names of shit. But we saw like all the beaches and piers, which was awesome. And I don't take you as a beach guy.
I like being at the beach when I'm not trapped there. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like there's nothing I hate more than when people are like, let's go to the beach, and then they go to the beach for fucking 10 hours and you're fucking hot, and they're like, eat sandwiches on the beach, it makes it fun, it's fun. I'm like, no, it's not. It's fucking sweaty and sandy, and you can't see shit because the sun. There's too many people around. Fuck it. So I like going to the beach when I'm somewhere where I can walk over to the beach and then walk back to fucking civilization and not have to do anything that I don't want to do.
I like beaches. I grew up in Florida on the beach. So
Where'd you grow up in Florida?
In the Panhandle.
No,
Destin.
which town?
I'm not saying that.
Why?
Because
what do you think
fuck
I'm
you.
gonna do?
That's why. Oh shit. Yeah, so the beaches, ate In-N-Out, went on a... This is the other thing, is like, he asked me what I want to do while I'm out there, and I tell him the things I'm interested in, and then he just, like, ignores all of them. Says, no, we're going to do these... Like,
what were the things you were interested in that you weren't allowed to do?
He asked me if I was interested in doing a hike, and I said, I'll do a hike, but, like, I don't need to do it, like, just, like, 2 hours, something easy, like, low incline... not something that's gonna like make me really work out. I'm on vacation here.
God
and
forbid.
So he goes, all right, we're gonna go do this hike in Malibu that's gonna take 5.5 hours and is like 5-6 mile hike, has 1,500 feet of elevation. This is the exact opposite of what I said I wanted to do.
This sounds fucking awful, dude. It sounds like you had a terrible time. No, I'm kidding.
It's one of those situations where I would never have chosen to do that, but I was glad I did it after it was over.
Right.
Because it was fun, and, the views were incredible. It's probably the most beautiful hike I've ever done, but I didn't really want to do a hike on vacation.
Sure. Did you guys play any gigs?
No.
Oh, okay.
Didn't do that.
He doesn't trust you? No, I'm kidding.
He doesn't really do gigs, music performance at least.
He doesn't... you mean not yet? He doesn't do that, or just
he
in
doesn't
general?
like play gigs out there. That's not the kind of work he does.
Oh, I thought, isn't he doing like his album and shit?
He's making an album, but he doesn't play gigs. He just records music.
Oh, well, would it not one day require playing gigs?
I know he would like to, but it's tough out there to like get a band going because
everybody is a musician.
Well, there's that, and also. No one's willing to do anything for free. Like, everyone either wants to be gigging nonstop, which he doesn't want to do because he wants to write and record the music first, or they want to be paid as a session musician. So he's had a hard time finding people to play with. Which
I guess that's true. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, if they're not, like, your friends that have, like, an equal part in it, they're probably like, why do I want to play some fucking some other guy's music?
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. What were you hoping to do? And you mentioned that you didn't want to hike, but what were you wanting to do there?
I definitely would have like hit up more bars and restaurants, but he like has turned into a little bit of a health nut since going out there, and his wife straight up does not drink at all. And so there was a lot of, like, we just had breakfast in their apartment every morning, and
But
we'd
breakfast
maybe,
out is amazing.
I know, that's my favorite meal.
You know what's well, finish your story, and then I have a far more interesting one. No, I'm kidding.
So it was more just like, I would have eaten more things and drank a lot more.
So what you wanted to do when you go to a new town is eat and drink in the exact same fashion in which you would have if you had
No,
not
it's
left.
different food. That's how you discover a place and its culture. Is
That's
food
true.
is the most important part of a city, I think.
That's true.
If you have good food, you can get away with having shit everything else. And if you don't have good food, it doesn't matter what else you have to offer. It's a waste of time to be there.
That's a very mature take on this whole thing. Very cultured. No, that's I don't know. I obviously I don't know anything about LA, but I always feel like I can't imagine it being fucking shit. I can't imagine it being anything other than horrifically crowded constantly.
It wasn't as crowded as I thought it would be because it's so huge and there's so many different parts of it. So driving was bad at certain parts, but not as bad as I was expecting. And that might be because Aaron's gotten really good at
Like
plotting
navigating
out
it.
his routes and shit.
Yo,
What the heck?
it is fucking a struggle to do anything now. I'm not like seriously. No. Apparently, who knew that kids like made you do stuff for them? I thought they were just kind of chill out, you know. Fuck.
What
But
the shit?
I fucking shielded you, silly goose. Fucking ass. Fucking piece
Die.
of shit.
Die.
No. Fuck. You're such a. Sorry. I hate when you're him.
Why?
He's
So cute.
scares me. Gives me nightmares. Am I gonna lose? I was doing really good.
What were you saying about having a kid or some stupid?
I don't know. They're just whatever. It's fine. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how relatable of a topic that is.
I assume we have a lot of parent listeners.
You mean of the 4 people that listen to your my
it's-
friends?
Well, hey, I know at least one of them is your wife, who's a new parent. So
That's true.
It's at least 25% relatable.
Do you want me to at least kind of be like complain about the things that I don't like how she does them? Like
Sure. Your wife or your child?
Both. No, everybody's great. I'm like the worst probably at the whole thing. Because you know what's hard is changing diapers.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Is that relatable? Hashtag
yeah.
girl dad. That's the one. That is the funny story though. Actually, when they were like, because we were like, oh, we don't know what we're having, and they were like, well, you can announce it when it comes out. I was like, I don't fucking sure. And when it comes out, you can't fucking tell. So everyone's like, whoa, what do you got, Dad? And I was like, a baby? And they were like, is it a boy or a girl? And I was like, I don't know. Somebody help me out here because I'm really not sure. Oh my God, Kev. Is this it?
No.
I'm getting a little nervous here.
Ooh.
Just because I have a kid. If I lose, I'll
Then
forever
your child
be
will be
shamed.
disappointed in you.
Yeah, I mean more than they already will be.
Fuck! Stop with your stupid spells,
Why?
because it annoys me.
Uh-oh. I put myself in a precarious position here.
Ah!
I love when you get upset and you go, ah!
I don't like this part.
Boom. No!
God. Oh, there's no way I'm winning this. You only have. Oh no!
That was close, though.
Pretty good that one though.
Yeah, you did. Whew. Yeah, no, this fucking this is definitely the most sleep deprived I've ever been, and it's the
Yeah.
longest stretch that I ever went because
Yeah.
so we were watching Jackass Forever,
Uh huh.
and we got to the part where there was the pig semen, And Emily was just kind of like, oh, my stomach hurts. I feel weird. And I was like, well, you know, like everything that had to do with a dick or shit, she was kind of like, oh, I don't know about this.
Mm-hmm.
And when she finally realized she was in labor, she's like, oh, well, I guess we can't finish the movie. But that was like, so we woke up that morning on Wednesday and just went to work like normal. And then from there, we did, you know, that night at like, basically instead of going to bed, we went to the hospital.
Yeah.
And then the kid wasn't born until like 4 a.m. So we obviously didn't go to sleep then. And then we didn't go to sleep the whole time we were in the hospital for like a day and a half. And then a little bit longer. Whoops. Anyways, so I hate when you do that. So all told, we were up, like full stop up without sleep for 70 something hours, almost 3 days, full days.
Oh, fuck,
I
why'd
have
I go there?
never done that before.
Yeah.
And man, by the end of it, I was not feeling great.
Yeah.
I can't wait until I can beat the hell out of my kid at this game.
You gotta introduce her to all the things you like so you can be better at her. Or better than her at them.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna like watch. Oh, let's play music, and she's gonna like actually learn music and be really good. And I'll be like, fuck. No, I don't care what they do. I don't know. I feel like too, it's like I have no sense of like anything other than it's just this little like baby. It's literally like having a puppy that needs more taken care of.
Oh, that was bullshit.
You're bullshit. Enough about this baby. Boring.
Okay.
Tell me about your favorite time when you were stuck in a public toilet.
It's so funny you bring that up because I don't have. There's a very recent story of that happening to Joey.
What do you mean?
At the wedding in Charleston mere days ago. Luis and I did not go to the after party because we had to wake up at 5 a.m. the next day to drive back.
Wow,
to
party
make it to
pooper.
work. I know.
Okay.
It kind of sucked. But Joey did. And at one point, Joey has a tendency to maybe... he likes to party hard when he parties. And so at one point, late in the night, he's out with all my cousins and whatnot, and he has to shit. So he goes to the restroom in the bar that they're at, and he hears people fighting in the restroom outside of the stall over like witnessing criminal activity. So he's like, oh, I'm just going to hang out in this stall until they leave. And then, of course, he passes out asleep on the toilet.
Where was this bathroom?
It's somewhere in a bar in Charleston. And so then after he's in the bathroom for a while, my cousins start to get worried, and they're like, where's Joey? They go in the bathroom, and they don't see him, and they call his name, but he's passed out, so he does not respond. They're like, oh, God. And then they go outside, and they start, like, walking to other bars and looking all around, and they can't find him. And then they call my mom, who's asleep, and my sister, who's also asleep, and they come out, and for, like, an hour, they're like, what the fuck happened to Joey? Why isn't he answering his phone? And eventually he answers it. He's like, oh, I was just asleep on the toilet. Which is not the first time this has happened either. He's done the exact same thing before.
Yo, your brother's a fucking mess, dude.
He passed out drunk on the floor of a Waffle House bathroom.
I don't understand. I don't know. Watch out for the train. Watch out for the train. Oh, wow.
There's so many
That's
good,
pretty
like,
good.
Joey getting nearly
Stuck in a
blackout
bathroom.
drunk and doing something really stupid. But, yeah.
I don't even remember where it was, but I went in a stall once. It was somewhere where it was embarrassing. Like that's enough to make it a worthwhile story. But it was somewhere, and I got in the stall, and then I was like, when I couldn't get, like, the lock thing didn't work, so it was just jammed, and I was just stuck in the toilet, and I had to crawl out underneath it, like, in a public bathroom, and like when I got out, there was like 4 dudes just standing there at the sink and like taking a piss, and I just come fucking crawling out from underneath it. And I'm just like, latch is broken on that one. Watch out! And they're like, oh. And I'm pretty sure like it wasn't broken. I think I was just an idiot. And they were like, okay. Whoo. Yeah.
Oh, bathroom stories are always great.
Yeah. Speaking of bathroom stories, also when I was at the hospital, I told you this, but it's worth repeating. There was always like something important happening with the baby or Emily, and it was like, oh, like you should probably need like your, support person, husband, whatever, to be willing. Oh, piss, to like help you out or whatever, or learn this thing because you're brand new to it, and like I don't know what it was. I think it's because the hospital doesn't feed the dads. Like they're literally like, oh, the mom's gonna have like room service 3 or 4 times a day.
Oh God.
And oops. Oh, what the fucking asshole was that?
Worked out nicely.
Fuck you. But they don't feed you, so I was like eating a lot of really weird shit. Like I kept eating like
Stop it. Goddamn bitch. Stop it. Jesus.
I tried.
Oh my God. You're a little bastard.
You're a little bastard. You get down here, you little bastard. You better watch out. It's because you're from Florida that you sound like that.
What the fuck was that? God damn it.
Oh no!
Get out of here. No. Oh, God. Jesus.
Oh. Anyways, holy shit. So bathroom, so they don't they don't feed the dads. They're like, oh, you can have 1 meal a day. And I was like, all right, well, I literally have not slept for hours. I'm hungry right now. I'll just get breakfast. And I was like, well, I guess I'll just get fucking like French toast. And they bring like the greasiest fucking weird French toast I've ever seen.
Hospital food.
It was awful. And
was this a, oh, that was lucky. Was this, did you get flashbacks to when you worked at a hospital cafeteria?
I did actually, because then I went down to like the actual cafeteria when they were like, nope, if you want to eat, you have to abandon your recovering wife and your newborn baby. So I went to the cafeteria once because I was like sitting and I almost actually passed out for the first time in my life because I was delirious from no food and no sleep. But it's funny that works into the story. So I had all this weird French toast and it was awful. And then I was like, well, shit, like this is hurting my stomach, but I'm like, I don't really have to go, like I don't have to shit or anything, so I guess I'm fine. And I got you. And we can do one more and make it a little longer one.
Okay. Yeah.
But I finally was like, all right, I need to eat something substantial because I'm going to pass out. So I went down there, and I was like, this looks awful. It's giving me horrible flashbacks. But I bought like 8 pieces of fried chicken from the hospital.
Oh, no.
And you'll relate to this. You know when you're like fucking starving to death and you get food and you can't help but eat it like as quickly as humanly possible?
Yep.
So I eat all this fried chicken and I feel like a fucking disgusting animal. And as soon as I do that, I'm like, oh, this was like probably like 12 hours in, like 14 hours in. And I was like, oh, well, now I really have to shit. And as soon as I broke that seal, I could not stop shitting. So every time people were here to like talk about something or like teach you how to raise a child, I was like, I'm really sorry, I have to shit. It's not like it's and the hospital room was like 8 by 8 or less. So when you're shitting, everybody knows you're shitting and everybody can hear you shit.
Yeah.
Careful there. Uh-oh.
What the goddamn fuck? Jesus. What a piece of shit course. Why do we put it on random? We need to...
You want to restart it?
No, it doesn't matter. It's not going to change the outcome.
Fuck. It could.
No.
Anyways, so I kept shitting in a public bathroom 100 times. Everybody could hear me. My newborn child and Emily were sitting there, excuse me, I threw up, recovering, and I'm like, I really had to shit, and they were long shits too. Like I was gone. I was gone for a little while. These are like sit on your phone and at your house shits, you know.
That's every shit.
This is like read a chapter of a book shit. This is not like a quick situation here. Anyways, that's the story. That was my experience, and that's my first experience as a dad.
Was shitting uncontrollably.
Yeah, pretty
In a
much.
small room where everyone could hear you.
Yeah. I mean that's life, isn't it? No.
What's your average shit length?
In real life, in measurement or time?
No, in time and both.
Oh. I'd say I'm good for like a 6-incher. I feel like that it's hard because it usually gets like submerged a little bit.
Yeah.
Time, it really depends on the day. I would say most times I'm pretty quick. I'm pretty efficient. Got places to be, people to see.
Who do you have to see?
The baby.
Pre-baby. Last 2 weeks.
Then I had nothing to do. Still don't really have that much to do if I'm being honest. No, I'm kidding. We have to do a lot. Everybody, if you have kids ever, make sure to abandon them right away because otherwise they really cramp your style.
Yeah.
So that's my advice to all the new dads out there. Yeah, I also, the other thing I found is that people don't appreciate certain jokes in the hospital where, like, they were asking if it was, like, after a shit, and I think somebody made a joke at my expense, like, oh, I didn't know you were here, something like that, and I was like, yeah, and I made the joke of, yeah, I thought I was just going to go out for a pack of cigarettes and just never come back. Yeah, they did not think that was funny. They did not. The hospital staff did not enjoy the absent father jokes. They also did not enjoy the who's the dad, I can't wait to meet the dad jokes. They didn't think those were funny either. So, I mean, whatever. It's their loss.
Yeah.
Because they were gold. No, I used that on my mom too, the going out to get a pack of cigarettes and just not come back. And she was like, it's not funny to joke about that. That happened to a lot of people. And I was like, oh, okay. But, I mean, whatever. If you don't have a dad, that's your problem, not mine.
Oh.
That's it.
I'm also feeling the stomach cramps from Taco Mama.
I like how much we always inevitably come back to we feel like shit because of what we ate. You probably feel like shit because you're doing sort of a bad job, if I'm being totally honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not really trying.
Why? I am.
Because I'm going to lose.
What are you talking about? You're good.
All right.
Yeah. Well, that was great.
That's enough.
We don't have a name for this episode. Nothing that was said is name-worthy. Make it a clickbait name.
Okay.
You won't believe what this guy says about his new baby.
That'll be it.
No, don't.
That's going to be it.
Fuck.
That's how the episode's going to start, too. I'm going to take that excerpt.
Hey guys, it's me, Mario Steinberg, your #1 boy. Hey, if you like that, we got some more shit for you. Look, there's something there, something there, something there. Wow, mamma mia, that's a lot of content. Better start clicking. And hey, while you're clicking, why don't you go ahead and click that subscribe button? Give Mario a little subscribe, why don't you? And while you're at it, go ahead and give us a like. Yeah, Mario likes you. You gotta like Mario back. Who loves you, baby? Jesus doesn't love you. Only Mario loves you. So give us a fucking like.